Live from Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College in Tifton, Georgia, this is Stallion TV.
Welcome to Stallion TV from Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College. I'm Molly McKettrick.
And I'm Lizzie Parks. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday, November 24th. ABAC students and staff have been noticing the scarcity of vending machine snacks all across campus. For more on the story, here's Stallion TV's Cassidy Dillard.
ABAC faculty, students, and staff are struggling this finals week to find snacks as supply in campus vending machines runs low with no restock in sight. Right now, I'm standing in the Branch Student Center where 2 other vending machines have been emptied and taken away. Now, only this one remains. Vending machines all over campus have gone weeks without being refilled, and staff and students alike are expressing their frustration.
It's just very inconvenient because I work here in the tutoring center on the 3rd floor of Carlton, so I don't feel the need to go all the way to the dining hall and use an entire swipe to get something to eat when there's vending machines that should be working here.
What exactly is the cause of this campus-wide snack shortage? All across the country, companies are experiencing labor shortages, which in turn leads to supply chain issues just like the ones students and staff are experiencing here at ABAC. For students, finals week can be a very stressful time, so it is very important that they have quick access to food and drink. Unfortunately, Dan Miller, who is in charge of ABAC's vending machines, hopes that this issue will be resolved by the time we get back for spring semester.
It's going to get better, because I don't believe it could get worse at this point, you know.
No one knows for sure when these supply chain issues will be resolved. But for now, snacks at Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College are scarce. For the Stallion, I'm Cassidy Dillard.
ABAC hopes vending machine operations will be back to normal before the upcoming spring semester.
The holidays look a little different for each student here on campus. Stallion TV's Scout Wiesner reports.
Here at ABAC, students have decided to make campus home for the holidays. Here at ABAC, we offer holiday housing. That means we'll have students staying at Lakeside and Place over the break.
I'll be living over at Place in my current dorm during the entirety of the winter break, and I'll go home for Christmas, but for Thanksgiving I'll probably end up being here and do like a Friendsgiving with some friends that I have that are going to be here as well.
I'll be going home for the holidays for Thanksgiving and Christmas, but I will mostly live on campus.
Some students have responsibilities here in Tifton, so instead of going home, they decide to stay on campus for the holidays.
And I got a job up here, so I'm staying most of the break. But I'm going home over Thanksgiving break and for Christmas.
Happy holidays. For the Stallion, I'm Scout Wiesner.
No matter where you will be staying for the holidays, Stallion TV wishes you happy holidays.
At the end of this year, ABAC's very own Coach Sisman will leave ABAC and a new coach will be hired. For more on the story, Chloe Evans reports.
The Phillies' fall soccer season has come to an end. When they begin their spring season in January, they will have a new coach. Coach Sisman is leaving ABAC after 4 years of coaching in hopes that him and his 2 sons will soon be joining his wife who took a job in China. Although this is an exciting change for the Sisman family, this will be a huge change for the team.
I think a new coach will make us run more, we'll actually practice more, and then we'll get more in shape and have a better dynamic throughout the team.
Coach Sisman has been with ABAC for 4 years, so his leaving will be a big change for the current team.
I think it'll hurt just because I know personally, playing here the 2 seasons, we've gotten to know Coach Alley, so I think just adjusting to a new coach would maybe be difficult, but I think it'll be good.
The new coach is scheduled to start working at the first of the new year. For the Stallion, I'm Chloe Evans.
If you would like to join the soccer team, you can email Coach Sisman about registration.
ABAC's Campus Activities Board and Residence Hall Association hosted an event for students last Wednesday. The Stallion's Bridget Dixon reports.
Students grabbed plates of chicken and waffles in preparation for a night of entertainment and high-stakes bingo.
There is a lot of people. There's a lot of people here. The chicken and waffles is really good, and there's some really good music happening between video games.
After each round of bingo, the ABAC baseball team sang Christmas carols for all to hear. The crowd went wild.
Chicken and waffles is a familiar Southern delicacy that helps many ABAC students relieve from stress before finals.
So, really our professor was he was telling us all that we all needed to come and check it out. We all just needed to come play bingo and support that.
Students in attendance had a chance to win a TV along with a variety of other prizes. For the Stallion, I'm Bridget Dixon.
Chicken and Waffles is an event that happens at the end of every semester before the week of finals. What a lovely day we're having here in Tifton. Now for the weather with the Stallions, Maggie Yates.
Yeah, good. The last week of the fall semester is upon us, and the weather for this week is stellar. Today, as students finish up tests and other final assignments, it will be a high of 61, rolling into the evening at a low of 38. Thanksgiving here in Tifton will be a very exceptional day with a high of 69 and a low of 50. Through the remainder of the week, Tifton will sit at a low of 60s, ending the week at a high of 65 and a low of 39. Good luck with the remainder of your finals and have a safe drive home, Stallions. Back to you, Molly.
What a way to end out the semester, Stallions. G-Haw Woback.
The Baldwin Library recently extended its hours to help students prepare for finals. The library's extended schedule began the Friday before finals started. The library stayed open from 8 a.m. until midnight each day. All of these resources were offered to better the performance of students during the stressful time of finals.
The Tiff Theater is hosting a holiday show. For more on the story, Stallion TV's Maggie Yates reports.
After a year of half capacity, the Tifton Theater is back in full swing. This holiday season, the theater will be opening up to show a fan favorite, the Santa Claus. The Tift Area Theater for Performing Arts has allowed social distancing, masks, and full capacity back to the theater.
Is actually a movie event on December 4th. We are showing The Santa Claus with Tim Allen, the original, the classic, The Santa Claus.
The showing will be at 2 p.m. and after the Christmas parade at 7 p.m. You can also see the showing of Nick Simon's The Odd Couple on November 19th at 7 p.m. For the Stallion, I'm Maggie Yates.
Tickets for the Santa Claus are currently on sale.
Being in a relationship with a college athlete can be difficult. A couple here at ABAC is facing this issue. Stallion TV's Chloe Evans reports.
Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College is home to many different sports. All of the teams at ABAC are really close, so it's no surprise that ABAC athletes Chloe Gold and Jeb Johnson found love within these programs.
I'm a sophomore and this is my second year playing soccer here at ABAC.
I'm a freshman here at ABAC. This is my first semester and I play baseball.
Chloe and Jeb graduated from the same high school and both chose to continue their athletic careers at ABAC.
We've been dating for about 2 years.
Being a student athlete in college is a challenge and is extremely time consuming. Chloe tells us how her and Jeb manage their busy schedules and make time for each other.
Actually not too hard since we both live on campus, so it's pretty easy to manage our time, and practices pretty much are consistent, so we practice at about the same time and then we have time to eat dinner and lunch together, so it's not too hard.
For the Stallion, I'm Chloe Evans.
The Phillies soccer season is finished, but the baseball season will officially start in the spring.
The nature study area here at ABAC was recently revamped by the Natural Resources Management students. A wildlife grant for just over $2,000 from Georgia Department of Natural Resources funded the boardwalk materials and construction. Dr. Mark Kistler says that these repairs and improvements will not only allow our students to have a safe and enjoyable hike, but will also benefit Tifton area residents who are frequently walking, jogging, and riding bicycles through our campus.
You might have noticed that the semester is ending before Thanksgiving for the second year in a row. With more on the story, Stallion TV's Chloe Evans reports.
In fall of 2020, Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College altered the schedule due to COVID-19. This is the second year that ABAC has kept the schedule where students finish up with finals before Thanksgiving. Both students and professors have an opinion on this.
We don't have to come back after Thanksgiving, gives me more time to spend with my family and things like that, since we haven't had any time to go home this semester, just because it's been so compressed.
I suppose there are advantages and disadvantages to both schedules. It doesn't matter quite as much to me because I don't usually travel over Thanksgiving. But I do think for people who travel over Thanksgiving, I would imagine it's probably a little easier with the current configuration.
Regardless of your opinion on the subject, we hope you have a good ending to the semester and a great holiday season. For the Stallion, I'm Chloe Evans.
Today's the last day of finals and marks the end of the fall 2021 semester.
Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and what a better way to celebrate it early with Friendsgiving.
I'm really thankful for my friends, and it's a time we get to celebrate.
Hunting for Friendsgiving kills two birds with one stone by allowing a great time to be spent in nature and with friends around the dinner table.
And it gives a good time for your friends. You get to bond with them, I guess. It's a little cheesy, but...
Each year, all of his friends gather and celebrate. However, their favorite food they cook is not what you would expect.
Probably some duck, like bacon-wrapped duck.
Hunting is a big part of many students' daily lifestyle. Why not combine it with Thanksgiving?
I am very thankful for my friends. If I didn't have my friends, I would be a very boring person.
Safe travels to all who are going home today.
What a great way to end out this semester.
I'm Lizzie Parks.
And I'm Molly McKettrick. We hope to see you here again next semester. Happy holidays from Stallion TV.